On behalf of the entire Related organization, we're thrilled that you're able to join us today to have the official start of construction of Hudson Yards.
I think most people think of, when they think of the Far West Side and the Hudson rail yards, they think of the Related companies. They've broken ground, they've got millions upon millions of square feet slated on the drawing boards. They're ready to spend billions of dollars. They even have neighboring sites that they're going to develop. Is Frank McCourt's acquisition out there indicative of a growing interest among other players?
Well, the big New York owners are always looking for opportunities. It's an incessant operation. But I do think there's more interest from the New York development community in the Hudson Yards. I think if you asked anybody 2 years ago whether Related was going to make this thing happen or not, I think most people would bet against them.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Certainly would have been questions at the very least.
I don't think anybody's betting against them right now.
So there's been a huge perception shift.
Huge.
Right.
Fundamental.
You have another site, right, Jeff?
We have two other sites.
You have two other sites. Tell me about those sites. You said you have one between 34th and 35th Street?
Yeah, between 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards Boulevard.
Right.
That can take about 2.5 million square feet of office. And we have another site that's the block front, the easterly block front of 10th Avenue between 35th and 36th. That can take about 230,000 feet of residential. We've been there for 15 or 20 years. We'll be there for another year or two before we really crank something up.
Within the next year or two, you could maybe finally start to develop these properties?
Well,
is that something that you're thinking of?
Absolutely, yeah. We had actually designed a building for our 35th, 36th Street site, our residential building. And as the market started to change so rapidly over there and things started to come together so rapidly, we've put the plans in abeyance because what we designed 2 years ago to be one of the first residential for sale buildings there doesn't work anymore.
What's your take on Related itself? Gary Barnett had a parcel in which he was going to potentially build a large office building on his site, or had the capability to do that, and they bought that site from him. And Related seems to be doubling down. Is that your take on it?
I'm heartened by that. Yeah, that's what I see. I see that they're trying to go beyond just the Hudson Yards. They've been successful. They bought Gary's site. I know they're trying to buy other sites as well. They must know something because they are in the catbird seat. They know what the tug on the line is feeling like right now. And if they didn't feel the tug, I don't think they'd be as aggressive as they are right now. I think it changes the mood a little bit. It's a good thing, but I don't think that developers who are talking about investing this kind of money make decisions based on that. Otherwise, it's gambling, it's not investing.